feel me?
Don't you want to have sex on the beach?
Cocktails.
All right, man. Scratch that. Like I was saying, big things coming up. We gonna be on the move coming soon. Going to these college games and everything in November. I look forward to that shit.
Destroying can't be the only one.
It cannot be the only one. We're gonna be traveling. Finna take all in one on the road. Like that's what I really look forward to. The next things coming up.
All in one on the road.
Going into the new year, all in one. Being on the road.
We already done been on 3-4 trips. It's just now we just gonna take business trips.
Exactly.
We already moved
and
with the cameras.
This meeting tomorrow really is about to
We got a
just
big meeting tomorrow.
elevate shit.
Got stuff for the future gonna be coming up and big changes. But I definitely look forward to that. Everything. It's just been a long ass week trying to get everything settled. But as long as we keep staying consistent, we're gonna be good.
I feel like this year done flew by fast, bro.
Oh me. It's gonna be over.
We already about to be in October, bro.
Gotta throw a Halloween party.
No.
No,
because last year, bro. Last year
was too wild.
Last year, Halloween party, right?
The floor was shaking. I only expected 100 to 150 people. 300 people showed up.
Didn't somebody break the toilet?
Somebody broke the toilet. Somebody broke the statue. The swing that was hanging up in there. The floor was shaking. Hey, shout out to the 12 Factory though, cause they was real. They was real understanding, real professional. Shout out to the 12 Factory. I would definitely throw another party.
Yeah, they had to
you had to pay for it.
Yeah, no, I made money off this shit, but niggas definitely have to come out of pocket for that shit.
He was like, "Yo, I know it's gonna cost me, but I got you, bro." He talking to the event planner. That nigga was walking up to him all night. I was like, "Hey, bro,
the iPad."
Cause niggas was just breaking shit all night, bro. I was just like, fuck, cause we was making so much money off the door. But I was like, yeah, this shit finna cost. The fucking floor was shaking. Cause nigga, I remember when Young Nudie 21 Savage came up, that's like
middle finger from the 5.
Yeah. You already know. Atlanta theme song. You feel me? When that shit came on, bro came up to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, don't be playing too much like rowdy or drill music." He was like, "I don't want people to start fighting." That nigga saw that shit, bro, because niggas in that bitch rowdy as hell.
I was in the middle of the floor.
It was a mosh pit.
Yeah. But no Halloween party. I drank a whole bottle of Hennessy that night on an empty stomach. I was so fucking stressed out. Cause I remember
they had 36 boxes of pizza, didn't eat nothing.
Bro, I just remember like that party, it almost didn't even happen, bro. Niggas don't even know that. Like up until the last final hour is when the party had finally came through, cause the place had hit us with the tour fact that hit us with the day of. Man, we went to Costco, got the liquor, everything. Place hit us with, yeah, y'all know y'all security gotta be licensed. Nigga, that day, nigga, we was gonna have Taliban. We was gonna have Scooter in that bitch.
We was gonna have the coons at the door.
Hey, free Scooter, man. We was gonna have Taliban and Scooter be security, bro. Just, man, bro, you feel me? I was just gonna pay them, you feel me? But, nah, bro, was like, security gotta be licensed. So, Troy, you already remember what that day was like, bro. Niggas was just stressed out. So, I was so stressed, I couldn't even eat. And then when I got there, long story short, we finally did get licensed security. Me and Troy had to drop $600 last minute, like quick, like it wasn't even nothing. Plus on top of $1,500 on what we paid for damages. So we made the money, but it was just so much came from. And then I had to break off the people. Shout out Jerry, Chris, Shanti. You feel me? Jamali, G Tesmo. You feel me? They all helped me with it, so I had to break them off too. So it was like niggas made the money, but it's just like it's all learning steps too and everything. You feel me? But man, bro.
Long story short, we made that shit happen. And
it was a crazy ass night though. I had a good time. But them I can't throw another Halloween party. Them spirits be in there, bro. Them spirits be in there, bro. I finished a whole bottle of Hennessy. I don't remember the last 2 hours of that party, bro. I swear to God, I don't remember the last 2 hours. I blacked out. I didn't heard so many different stories of what happened. I don't remember.
Yeah, he had 15 different personalities.
Chill, bro.
We here though, man. Episode 14.
Yeah.
Got Tyrese.
That's a real thing.
CJ. Got me. Troy. We back. for the new episode and everything. And today, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna bring on like a
What
new
we getting at
guest.
today, man?
Yeah, we
Who we got today, man?
today we got a new guest. You know, got a person of many hustles and this strong, independent black woman and everything.
Okay.
Our guest today.
I'm finna be surprised.
Today we finna bring on Shaunda. So yeah, Shaunda, come on to the set with us.
Shaunda. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm well. Right here?
Yeah, you right there,
Okay.
Shaunda. You on camera?
How you doing?
I'm well.
How you
So
doing?
good to see you.
See y'all.
Good to see you.
How you doing?
Thank
I'm
you for
doing
coming.
good.
Thank
Thank you
coming.
for
Thank you
inviting me.
Oh yeah, most
See, she got
definitely,
the
most
drip on her
definitely.
feet already. Them
Yeah,
shit's
she
crispy.
came through. Core board, definitely.
Yeah. I brought a little something out.
Definitely, yes.
A little light work. It's all right. How y'all doing?
We good. Welcome all.
Good, man.
We
Just
appreciate
just
you
blessed to be
being on,
alive.
blessed to be on and everything. We ain't
Awesome.
seen you in a while, you know. We used to work with Shaunda for y'all that don't even know back in the day and everything. So
This is me blushing. I don't turn red. I just start cheesing real
Yeah.
hard.
No, don't worry, son. I know. We don't blush.
Right.
They blush.
I
You
can't
too
blush for
goddamn
real.
dark to blush.
Right.
What you mean? You talking about
That's
some
what I'm
turn
saying. I just
red?
kind of cheese real
She ain't gonna
hard.
turn red. She gonna turn purple.
Right. Fuck you.
Jeez.
No, man. I love Shaunda, bro. Y'all ain't gonna understand, bro. I met Shaunda when I was 18, bro. I'm 23 now, bro. Shaunda didn't influence me a lot. She didn't guide me through a lot of things, but gave me a lot of advice on a lot of things. This is like my brother said, woman of many hustles. She cooked, travel agent, not one of the best personalities you will ever come across, and also my shoe plug, like we said. Shoe
All
plug.
shoe plugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
right.
shoe plugs. She got the Jordan 3s on right now, man. She ain't got me the most impossible shoes to come with. So it's just like, man, bro, it's good to see you,
Good to
man.
see you, baby.
How
We
you
always call
doing?
each other our brother. Like, that's
Yeah,
my son and my brother, and I'm his sister and his mother. So we
yeah,
call each other Southern. But
man.
Switch
oh,
your mic up just a little bit.
That's kind of covered up.
like this. Is it working now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
working.
Okay.
Just make sure it's not covered up by your other. Could get muffled.
Okay.
So how you doing? How's life in today's time?
Life is all right. I mean, I've gone through a lot this past year or so, but life is good. I'm awake every morning. I'm able to have two pit bulls now,
Okay.
which I can't even believe I have.
Uh-oh. Two
It's a
gremlins at the
roller
door.
coaster ride every
Yeah, too.
day. But yeah, life is good. I mean, I'm getting back into my cooking for a while. I kind of going through a few things, dropped it a little bit, but I'm picking it back up, and I really appreciate y'all inviting me out here.
Mhm.
You know, it's a blessing to know that someone wants to help you in the midst of them trying to do something for themselves.
Yeah.
So many people just think about themselves, elevating, and it's good that y'all brought me
They
in.
don't
So
think
I'm
about the
very
people
thankful.
around them.
They
They
don't.
don't.
That's the problem with the world.
And you
But
get
Right.
yeah, so anyway, y'all follow DreamWorks_kitchen on Instagram. I'm building my social media platform as we speak, but right now follow me on Instagram. My name is Shaunda, and I definitely will be cooking for y'all soon.
Okay.
She done already cooked for us.
Yeah.
Yay.
Food busting on a whole nother level.
yeah, that shit was crazy. I already know the food gonna smack every time.
Yeah. So y'all just let me know what y'all want next time we do a podcast
Yeah.
together. I'm definitely gonna bring enough for everyone to eat,
Hmm.
Have
and
a
I
little
think we're gonna have
mukbang.
some fun.
Oh
Pause.
We definitely
yeah.
have to have the mic for that then. Hmm?
What you be making?
Oh, I mean, definitely American seafood. I love tomahawk steaks, ribeyes. Ribeyes are my favorite.
Mm.
Tomahawk, of course, is a type of ribeye. But I definitely suggest that y'all try my seafood: lobster tails, crab meat, salmon, top crab meat, blanc sauce, whatever y'all want.
Sauce.
Loaded potatoes.
Yeah, all
Oh my
types of stuff.
goodness.
So
Oh my
The
goodness.
I think
sauce,
that
all
you would
about the
definitely love. I
sauce.
mean, even my, chicken thighs are excellent. So I definitely
Mm.
suggest that we get together and do a mukbang together,
Okay.
and all of us just
No,
pig out.
do you have a passion for cooking, or this is just some like you was taught at a young age, so you just always stuck with it, or do you love cooking?
No, I really have a passion for cooking. I mean,
Okay.
yes, I was taught to cook at a very young age, but I love to see people happy. I'm definitely a people pleaser,
Hmm.
and that helps kind of like catapult
Oh yeah.
my desire to cook.
As soon
I
as they get
love
a
to cook.
plate, As soon as I get a plate,
It's
cheesing.
exactly. I
Thank
love
you.
it. I love
Thank
seeing.
you.
I love seeing people happy, especially men folk. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I love you women. Don't get me wrong, but especially men, I love to see men happy.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad,
you already know.
but
It's the
yeah,
pleasing thing. A
it
lot of
is.
women
Yeah.
today don't have that gene in them.
Look,
They don't care.
It be the simple things. Look, the big plate of food, man. We finna be.
No. They literally be happy to make you miserable. They be like, yeah, I'm toxic. I'm toxic. What?
Why would you want to be that?
What? You don't want to just make niggas happy?
Yeah, man. The food is definitely.
A lot of people don't, but food is one of those ways to make everyone happy.
Yeah.
But
Especially
good
definitely-
food, I'm about to say
Yeah.
good food
Not
is
that
a whole
unseasoned
different
potato
thing.
salad.
Yeah, like
The
what?
Reese's Pieces Courtney gave us.
What?
Potato salad, like that's the worst to have. Like, come on, man.
Whole plate of bullshit food. No.
Bullshit. She done made you some eggs and put water in them.
No. But yeah, so
I
Nah,
see you
that's
got the red and white threes on and everything. So yeah, definitely like Tariq was saying, like you are a shoe plug and everything. Uh, I want to go in on like a story time though about the shoes and everything, cause like you done got us, like Tariq said, some impossible shoes and like coming across, like I remember the first pair, like before like I was even like working with you and everything back then, like you
I
had,
remember.
I believe, the red Seaman threes and the Racer nines.
Mhm.
Before them bitches even drop.
Before they even dropped, like, yeah, I met Tyrese at Quick Trip coming off 85.
On
Like,
Jimmy Carter.
really, like, pulled up on, I was like, yeah, I came all the way from Buckhead, Sandy Springs, pulled up on them for that and everything. So, definitely, like, how do you feel, like, with being a shoe plug, and how is it, like, now and, like, versus, like, being, like, back then with getting shoes and everything?
I mean,
Because I know, like, we all come from, like, that era, like, waiting in line for shoes.
yes.
And that was the biggest like thing back then.
Mhm.
Like
I feel like
sitting in line and waiting for it. But now
Mhm.
it's like really good to like either have a connector plug, because if you don't get that raffle ticket, you damn near
You're
fucked
done.
up. You're done.
I mean, back then it was just more excitement. I mean, you would have to camp out from like 2 in the afternoon to like 8 o'clock the next morning when that athlete's foot opened, or when that, yeah, like we was outside. And it'd be times when niggas get to arguing and about what space they were in line. People try to come hold space for other people, but it was the excitement of it. And you only got, one ticket. You could choose one shoe off of each wall, I believe. The babies, the infants, the toddlers, and then of course the adults.
Men and female.
Yeah, exactly. The youth. I'm sorry, the youth
Right.
and the adults. But now it's just everything's so electronic, and at one point, like I'm not really in the game like I used to be. I'm able to still pull some strings, but overall, I'm not in the game like I used to be. So now it's just like you have to purchase a certain amount to even be considered for an online raffle. It's not
Right.
the same as like it used to be, where we were able to go collect 13, 14 tickets from different Foot Lockers, Champs, throughout the city, and make sure, I'd have a pair of 13s, but it'd be like 14 pairs of 13s. And I was selling all of them. The Yeezy, same thing. I was able to walk out of the store and sell them for $700. Time I'm walking out, Champs.
Absolutely.
It was crazy. It was just.
There was a market for it.
It was a market
now I feel
for
like
it.
the AI robots really messed it up too.
Yeah.
Because it's like you being on an online site clicking is way too slow for a robot.
Slow.
You feel me? I
Right.
need 1,000 pairs.
Exactly.
Instantly. Charge the American
Exactly.
They're getting it shipped in the mail. It's fucking it up.
And that's right. So
Back
it's just
then,
like, it's different.
Like, back then,
Now it's like, who is that quick to even go to all the? You had to be in person, really.
You really have to be
That's
in
what it
person.
was. Driving around.
But my own little, story time is about one time when the Gama 11s.
Uh-oh.
Niggas used to be fighting for them 11s back then, bro.
Was coming out, and I literally called in for work for this shoe to come out. I had just literally lost a job, found another job, and I'm in line with my last bit of money waiting on this new paycheck at Nike, at Lenox, for these Gamma 11s. But they didn't have my size. They would pass out what they had out in sizes so it wouldn't be so confusing. They didn't have my size. My size is 7. So I called my cousin. He's in New York. And they got little stores here and there, like different mom and pop stores that sell sneakers, like sneaker stores, but just not big national brands. So he has more of a chance of getting a shoe. He like, look, I got your shoe. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, mind you, I've sat in line for this nigga for Bel Air, Fives. I didn't get my size. I got his size. Spent the night overnight to get these shoes. But back to what we're talking about. And I love you, Dennis. But back to what I'm talking about. I ended up getting his pair down here. And he ended up getting my pair up there. So I'm like, look, I don't get paid, so woo, woo, woo. I'm going to send you the money for the shoe, but I don't have the money for the shipping until I get paid. And so I box up his shoe, get ready to send it, He messaged me like, I'm not sending the shoe till you send me the shipping.
Damn.
So I'm like, petty much. Okay. What the fuck you mean you're not finna send me my damn shoe? Back then, about $15 worth of shipping. You know, back then shipping was gonna be much cheaper than it is now.
Shipping like $40, $50.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just asking priority shipping
Yeah,
for a few days.
That should have been like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
Man, I posted his shoe so fast on eBay and sold that motherfucker.
You're not getting these, son.
Yeah, you're not getting these. I'm sorry.
You're out
We're
of
not
luck.
doing that.
You did over $15?
Exactly.
Now I'm gonna make $500.
Exactly. So fuck it.
He was so mad. Like that is a historic shoe.
Exactly.
I couldn't get that one particular.
That's a historic
shoe. For real. Like I kind of got a similar story to that too as well. Like with the 11s and everything. Like me, I had to go to Greens Point Mall in Houston, and I had to go all the way to my aunt's house. She stayed way out there, I want to say in Greens Point and everything, close by on the north side of Houston. I remember we was all over there for Christmas, all the cousins, everything. Tyrese was over there and everything. But I was over there on a mission, young. I'm in high school, freshman, sophomore. I'm I already know what time it is. My dad, he knew the manager that worked there, the foot action in Greens Point. So I'm thinking it's finna be sweet. I'm oh yeah, I'm finna go in, get the shoe, walk straight up to the line. Everything's finna be good. I got up that morning. My aunt really got up that morning, took me, you know what I'm saying, to the mall.
She wanted you to have them.
5 in the morning. And when I tell y'all, it was 400 people outside the line for the cool gray 11s.
Yeah.
I'll never forget,
fighting for that shit.
Fighting for their life.
So you was hitting?
No. This is nobody was hitting yet. This is what happened. Literally, we was got to the mall and everything. We get in line. It's hella people in line. I find my spot in line. I'm all right, cool. I'm probably 60th in line. I'm cool with that. I know I'm still gonna get my shoe. You know what I'm saying? So the line moving, and it's lines.
What store was this? A Nike?
This is Foot Action.
Foot Action
in Greens Point Mall. And Greens Point Mall nickname in Houston, most people know, is called Gunz Point. And Gunz Point, it really go down in this
You
mall,
went to Gunz Point to get
y'all got 5 a.m. to go there.
Oh, fuck no. That sounds like a setup. Why would you even do that?
I didn't know until I got in there and he was yeah, that's the name of the mall. The nickname of that mall is Gunz. I didn't know until after the fact. But neither here nor there. Literally, I'm in there, we go, I'm in a line. Basically, I stood in line for an hour and a half to the wrong line and the wrong door. They basically wasn't opening this door. Basically, I'm thinking I'm going outside. I'm thinking I'm finna go outside. And so, literally, I'm young too, so I'm just damn, bro, what's going on? And, literally, it was another line, around the side of the building, going into the arcade part of the mall. It was an arcade. I don't know. I can't remember what part of the mall it was, but when we went in that side, it was the back part of the arcade, and then you just ran through. I think it was a Dave and Buster's or something, and then it led you inside the mall. Nigga, that door was open at 6, 7 o'clock a.m. Nigga, when I tell y'all, the first 10 people ran to that door. And when I see other black people running, I just start running. So I ran with them.
Yeah, you got to.
I just ran with them niggas. Next thing I know, it's 40 people behind me. I run to the door, and literally 30 people run up to the door so much. They run up, they all hit the door at once. That door cracked the glass.
Damn zombie movie.
Zombie shit
goddamn dawn of the dead in that motherfucker.
It's 6 tinted doors, so you think all 6 doors open. No, nigga, it's only 2 doors open to get inside. So nigga, I literally run inside, nigga. I'm running them. I'm in the food court. I'm bro, what the fuck? I'm looking for foot action. I'm like, what the fuck's foot action? Nigga, I would run the foot action like 100-yard sprint. I swear to God, to get in line to get them shoes. When I'm coming out with the shoes, long story short, like niggas is getting escorted to their cars. Like
Niggas is gonna get got.
Like,
bro.
with the police, like HPD is out there escorting niggas to their car, like with the shoes and everything. Like, yeah, like we just had things before in the past happen and everything like
You
that.
get robbed.
Yeah,
They get
17
robbed.
niggas got robbed.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jordan release is not even like that no
They
more.
not even
bro.
like that
Like
no
the
more.
hype on Jordans is not what it
Niggas
once
is wearing
was,
designer in
bro.
high school.
I'm
It's a
about to
different
say.
level. Like
Yeah.
I've seen niggas in the high school with
Whole
designer
sweat and
on.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what you see like the main difference from back then to now in the shoe game?
I mean, first of all, niggas be violating, and violating means you wearing two different brands at the same time. You cannot wear Adidas joggers with Jordans. You can't do it. You just can't do it. It's not right. It's not polite. That is
Yeah.
something you don't do. That's
Okay.
one thing I noticed is niggas wear whatever they want to wear.
Niggas
Okay,
mix
cool.
matching.
Cause,
Mix,
cause
literally matching.
we
I can
live,
understand mix matching designer.
yeah,
Yeah.
But when you mix match those types of brands, I just don't appreciate it.
we live in a generation where you can't tell them nothing. Like you can't tell them how to dress.
No,
Like
that's cool
Niggas
though. In a way, it's
niggas
Yeah.
have on the
cool.
80s Adidas jumpsuit on with the all white G face on. I
Yeah.
be like, nigga, where's the shell tone?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Like,
but
bro, that shit'll piss me off. Like, bro.
you know, at the same time, I
It's no
get it.
etiquette.
You know, I'm not against it. It's just weird for me. But yeah, I used to appreciate seeing, you know, even rap niggas don't even wear Jordans no more like they used to.
Well,
Yeah.
people, I think Key Glock still.
Yes, Key Glock is always going
But he
to.
put on the designer, man.
He will. Dolph used to do that as well.
Yeah.
It's just something
But
about Jordan being the biggest investor in prisons that just
that wasn't
fucking
him.
Man,
Fuck
niggas-
It
around
wasn't
that.
him. It's all lies.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
We talking about it don't even matter. It's still.
I mean, still Michael
You
Jordan.
can't say even still though, nigga. Jordans when you was little, bro. Come on, bro.
No, I still fuck with him.
Like
I still
being
fuck
from
with him.
Michigan, I already know y'all.
But just think
crazy.
about the killing and murder that comes with a shoe.
But that
And-
wasn't his. Now
and
that's
the-
not his fault.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. But think
The
about it
niggas
like
don't
this.
have
Think about it like
Nigga
this.
put out limited pairs.
He creates limited pairs. He creates the crime, and then when you go to jail for stealing and robbing the Jordans, you
Well,
go to
wait a
his
second.
shit.
The marketing people
He
create
gets
the
you on
limited
both
pair.
sides.
The marketing people create the limited pair. Him and the other nigga that always design the shoes with him create the shoe. You know, that's a great marketing tactic. I mean, these are limited pairs, and then we're going to release some more in about 4 to 5 weeks and, you know, make more money.
We're gonna
Supply
charge you
and demand.
We came up
$150.
with some more.
We're gonna charge you $150 to buy the shoe, and then when we finish you to 2 years, we're gonna pay you 10 cents.
It's
hour.
not their fault that you want to run around knocking people upside the head for shoes.
It's not.
That's not their
People
fault.
shouldn't be out here doing that.
You shouldn't be
out here-
robbing people for
Right,
shoes. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Let's make it all in one prison.
For something, these shoes right here, you know, straight up and down, you know, they probably take $13 to make.
Yeah, wholesale. They're robbing us.
For real.
They're
Yeah.
robbing.
They don't cost nothing to make. I mean, yeah, they're leather, but come on, they're sneakers.
Yeah,
Half of them made out of rubber.
it's the name.
It's the name. So I mean, if you want to go killing someone over some shoes, then you deserve 2 life sentences. That's not these people's fault.
Just to know what he getting paid though, like off Jordan though, like kind of like the tapping what CJ saying like about Jordan, like it is crazy though. Like if you seen that movie Air, like they talk about.
I didn't. I kept falling asleep on it.
You just
Not in a bad way. I'm just
Damn, you fall asleep on Viola Davis. She was stepping in that movie. Damn, Viola.
Okay.
Come on now.
She wasn't doing on that role.
Hell no.
yeah, I mean yeah. Paid off the shoes like Viola was acting in that movie.
No, I'm sure she did. I'm just saying I was so tired I kept falling asleep. Not that the movie was not good. It started off good as heck. I think I watched like maybe 40 minutes of it. When the guy was really like, who is this Michael Jordan? That's where I kind of left off. Like, who is this
Well,
Michael
It
Jordan?
was a
sleep
lot of
time
talking.
was started
You think
It
when
was
you
a lot
see
of
movie
talk
about
there.
a shoe, you
A lot of
think you
dialogue.
see basketball and shit. But yeah, it was too much.
A lot of
talking.
dialogue. But
Politics.
no, it was good though. It was politics. I mean, you had to think about it. It was good. But I just was too tired to watch it. It's something you have to pay attention to, like Interview with a Vampire.
I don't know about that one.
Interview
That's
with a
on Bounce.
vampire.
It's on Bounce.
I mean, it's about vampires, but it's a lot of dialogue. Like, you got to sit there and listen to what they're saying, or you're going to miss the context of the whole movie. But anyway,
No, that's definitely
What's I just wanted to get your opinion though, Shaunda. Like, how you feel about today though? Like being in the world, new generation. Like, what's your take like on like relationships and like how they be going nowadays? Like
50-50.
50-50. Like, what's your take on
How
that?
you,
Like,
all the girls on there.
I want to get like a woman aspect, a woman opinion on that. Like,
Some of these ladies out here talking about they want a man to make a meal and 2 meal and all that stuff.
Okay. I mean, first of all, everyone's perspective on things is based on social media, I feel. So it's like people see people driving these cars and then they're not realizing they're renting them half the time or not realizing they don't own them or their houses. A lot of these things are fake. And if it's real, then that's awesome. Shout out to everyone's success. But I just feel like overall, it's unrealistic for someone to make a certain amount of money, but you're only making a certain amount of money. Not to sound like Kevin Samuels, because I did not like that man.
Hey man, chill out, man. Kevin Samuels, man. Kevin Samuels was spitting facts. Kevin
Samuels also
he was giving you the raw and uncut.
No.
yo, when them women would call in, that shit would
But
be.
they must be a glutton for punishment, like my father used to say, because why would you call into his show?
Why was she 100 pounds?
He know he's finna fry
Right,
you.
exactly. And then he's going to hang up on you. You can't even get a word in
And then when
edgewise.
he ask you
Shit.
what you rate yourself 1 to 10, you gonna say a 10 to try to piss him off.
I mean, but for him, a 1 isn't even good enough. You ain't no 1. You a -5. That nigga was a piece of shit.
He be like,
hey, chill out, man.
you know you can get it
That
back.
man won't work shit. I swear to God. Oh, Lord.
Kevin, he didn't hold back.
He didn't.
He let your ass
But
know.
as far as the whole 50-50 thing, I was honestly taught, and maybe I'm not saying this matters because I came up in a married family, but I was always taught the woman does not look at the check. That's not even really something that you do.
Yeah, because as long as everything's being taken care of, you shouldn't be worried about what's
Right,
coming in.
but the father, of course, in my case, the father, the husband, but the father picks up the check, so, I mean, unless it's one of those special occasions, a birthday, anniversary, if the woman wants to pay. I'm not saying that the woman should never pay, but this whole we gonna go half all the time, and I tip and you pay and I tip, and it's just all petty, and I just
You talking about more so like when we going out to eat?
Yeah.
When we going out,
We talking about life.
We talking about life.
We
in this together.
A rent like you living together.
We just got this condo or this.
Okay, well that's different.
That's what Tyree's more so.
That's different. I mean,
I got the check. I can get the check 95% of the time. I just want to see if you gonna pick it up.
That nigga said 95%.
Yeah. I just want to see if you gonna pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
If I don't got it, we wouldn't even have came here.
If I pay for it 15 times in a row, pay on the 16th time.
I'm not gonna take you out and just make you order appetizers and fries.
Don't even
right.
If I bring you a certain place, I already know
what the range is gonna be.
Now, if we go to a place and you just order the most everything expensive on the menu, I'm gonna just look at you a certain type of way. Why did you just add 2 lobster tails?
Why did you just order a $44 shot?
2 lobster tails?
Not 2 lobster tails.
I mean, but at that point, like, what
She's
is
frivolous.
What no?
I ain't privileged taking advantage.
Exactly.
No, what is she to you? Like, why are you even taking her out? You feel me?
Well, it's just a date, like a first, second, or third date.
Okay.
You might go to a nice restaurant, and that's actually when you're feeling somebody out.
You can pick. Let's be real. We picking the bill up. Like I know y'all. We gonna pick the bill.
I didn't realize you meant that. I thought you meant.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I knew that, but I'm just saying like we talking about like more so in life and like the whole 50-50 thing because it's like the way I feel like I seen something out there that said that. It's a study that damn near women now today are making somewhat more than men. Like that's like not like
black women more than black men.
Black women more than black men. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because not trying to be rude, but like black men, like we only successful in like certain areas and everything. Not all areas yet. Like
in terms of
entertainment and everything. So we not really in the fields and the job fields like we need to be and everything or. Maybe they're not really counting the entrepreneurship for black men. In
terms of filling the statistics, black men just aren't filling the statistics and just being just raw, uncut, just objective. Like that's just what the stats are saying. Saying that black women have created and filled the space more than black men, and that's just how it's going right now, especially in terms of relationships. So they're saying like, if you as a woman make more money than the man, should you then put on more of the weight? is what they're saying. You feel me? Because if a man is like working this type of job or this and that, and the woman is making obviously more in that relationship specifically, should the woman not necessarily be taken care of?
But is a woman even at that status settling for a man at that low of a,
but that's what the question is.
Yeah, that's what the question is. That's what we're trying to hear.
Like,
from
would
Shaunda.
you
So, like,
even?
if Shaunda's like making more, like, yeah, we want to get your take on that, like, and how you feel about that.
I mean, if I'm making more and I see that my guy is trying, he happens not to be able to fulfill some things financially, but in other ways he does. I'm not just talking about sexually, of course. I'm talking about being thoughtful, being able to handle those dates that we go out on, thinking of trips to save for, investments, things like that. Even with the smaller amount of money that he makes, then that to me kind of weighs as much or even more than someone taking on more of the bills if they can't. Hopefully at some point he'll get to a level to where he can take on more of the bills, because again, that's what I'm used to seeing, is my father bringing home the money and my mother distributing it the way it needed to be distributed. But at the same time, if someone's an honest and kind person to you, and you're not finding out all types of bullshit, and they're also trying to invest in you in other ways, and I think it's worth paying some more of the bills.
So what do you think is the main difference in men in today's time compared to men back then?
I mean, men in today's time, you don't even want to fight for real. Like, I don't even want to throw hands for real. It's always about going to get a gun and killing one another. Don't get me wrong. If you're looking at it socioeconomically, I guess, if you're in the same area, the same people are going to kill one another. If you're in a Hispanic neighborhood, the people that stab one another are usually both Hispanic. So when they try to, put this focus on black crime, it is race on race crime throughout different neighborhoods.
You also got to look at the area that they're staying in.
Exactly.
It's mostly low income,
exactly.
impoverished areas.
These niggas are already mad.
Exactly. You already angry. I already done walked 2 miles to the gas station.
Exactly.
And you done honked at me, and I'm crossing the street, and all I got on me is a gun and $5.
Right. So exactly. So I mean, but I just feel like men back in the day, they were more chivalrous. I mean, I've seen men not even hold the door open for my mother, who is older. If you're holding the door open for your girlfriend, why would you just let the door swing in our face? You know what I'm saying? Just little things like that I noticed. And I'm like, wow, these folk lost. Like, they don't even know how to be respectful to a grandma. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. I mean, a person that was very close to me passed away, and he was one of the, first people to hold a chair open for me, hold a door open for me as far as a car door, like just certain things. And even over time with him being more and more in the streets, he lost that. That made me kind of fall for him a bit. Just started acting like them niggas, But overall, I would say that's the difference. The difference is men today, and then everybody's so effeminate. Everyone's so effeminate.
Yeah, soft as hell.
I'm not even talking about. We talking about heterosexual men. I'm not speaking on anyone that is gay or anything like that.
No, for sure.
I'm saying heterosexual men. Everyone's so effeminate. Like,
they be painting nails.
I wouldn't say that. We talking about yachty them. We talking about.
No. Continue what you're saying.
What I'm saying. We talking about.
Yeah.
Niggas that just get so, like, learn how to finesse a woman. I wish I could talk the way I really want to talk.
No, talk how you want to talk. No, talk that shit.
I also follow me. Learn how to finesse a bitch. Like, okay, a bitch is bitching. Okay, that's what women do. You've been dealing with women half your life at this point since you was 14 years old, probably. You've learned that women can be very bitchy and moody. Learn how to smooth shit over and just grab bitch by the throat and just deal with it. Not in a bad way, but just like...
Come here, bitch. No. I love you, bitch. I love you. Just don't mean that, but calm down. I need you to understand where I'm coming from.
Don't get this together and run with that shit. I'm telling you, but no, like, seriously. I learned how to gently be
a man.
A man's man. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Like
balance.
all that. Oh,
Lead
right.
instead of follow.
Oh, you act like this. Okay, then I'm gonna act like this.
Yeah.
Like that's so feminine to me.
Yeah.
Not saying you always gotta run behind.
Don't do the tit for tat.
Right,
shit.
the tit for tat shit. I just
got
feel like
you.
that's very effeminate, and I'm not gonna call you because you didn't call me, and that type of stuff. I just find that was the difference. Back in the day, you hear the men singing about being so emotional over their women, you know, basically begging them to be with them, things that this, that, and the third. Even Jay-Z said he didn't realize he was about to lose his wife and got down on one knee like, I cannot lose you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like chivalry is dead. The men are women.
So you
The
feel
women
like
are men.
reassurance is a big thing.
Reassurance is a huge thing. People have to know that they're wanted. People have to know they're loved, even if you fuck up. People have to know that you want them there, or after a while, someone else is gonna show them that they want them there. Now you done lost your bitch because you trying to play hard and all this shit, and really you should just be not bowing down, especially not to an ungrateful bitch. Excuse me, female.
No, talk that shit,
female,
Shaunda.
but I'm just saying not to an ungrateful female, but at least showing that you care, because a woman these days, men try to act so hard they really acting more feminine. That's what I'm saying. So a woman don't even know if you really care because y'all having a standoff. There is no standoff. You know what I'm saying? She was made of you. You're the man. You know you're the superior. That's the way I personally would feel. Ain't no standoff between a woman and a man.
Even now, I be seeing it out in public, like men just be arguing with females. That's not even a girl. Like me personally, as a man, I'm not finna go back and forth with any female that's not my girl. Like, what am I sitting back here going back and forth with you for and everything?
I mean, I don't know. Not even if it's not your girl, just in public. Again, being a leader,
Yeah, like
taking the person off
Like
into.
it goes back to the root though, Shaunda, like basically like what I mean by the root is like how the men were raised and their upbringing, like, and like what I try to tell people now is, and what today is, like a lot of women would say like, yeah, men just they don't lead, or they don't, like you say, they don't hold the doors, the small things, the planning to take the date and everything.
Chivalry.
And I just feel like it has to do somewhere with the upbringing, like if they father didn't do it, or they didn't really have a father
They didn't
figure.
have
It's a
anyone
bunch
to
of
leave
kids
behind.
raising kids, you know what I'm saying, and like you didn't really have an upbringing. You know, it's a lot of strong, a lot of people, a lot of stories. My mom was single black
A woman can't build a man. It takes a man to build a man.
It takes a man to build a man and see that stuff and lead. And sometimes a man, unless he's successful and just got the money to throw around, like, yeah, let's go to Babito, let's go to Ruth Chris tonight or something like that, just throw the money around. If he ain't really seen it, like you said, if he come from like a household, like a married household, or like a blue collar household, a working man who really took the time to love his wife and make time and stuff like that. Like I know, like not all people come from that, and it's just like if they ain't really seen it and grew up on it,
it's hard to fashion behind it.
It's hard to really fashion and go about it. It's just, you know what I'm saying, they just thinking of what they know, and like it's like you said, to tie back in what you said, it's social media. So we seeing what we see off social media and what we think gonna impress a girl, or what's gonna get me to win a girl over. The flash,
funds, chains, grills.
You know what I'm saying? The clothes, the chain, looking like it. This what's gonna give me the girl and everything like that. And it really be the small stuff, like, you know what I'm saying?
But you don't know how to maintain that. You just know material things.
You just know material things. You just want to, like.
That's why a lot of them be
I want
weird.
that physical connection with her so fast, so it's just like, I'm trying to impress her, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
why DMing a big thing. Niggas be DMing girls. They not used to being dropped off at the mall.
To meet somebody.
Yeah, like having to talk to a girl. Who finna get 5 numbers? Who finna get 5 numbers? First person don't get 5 numbers, you walking back.
Like,
not playing with you.
Yeah,
they're not used to that. That's why they be awkward. Girls be like, he weird. He don't know how to.
Socially awkward.
Yeah.
Even though you're on social media all the time.
Even going out, you don't really see the dudes really just, like, I know we all have been out, like, hella times. And, like, I gotta be real and speak on it. Like, I don't really be seeing dudes be out. Like, dudes be seeing, like, oh, she look bad. Like, dang, you see. But dudes don't really be stepping up, buying girls drinks and stuff like that. Or, like, you know, going to take that extra mile and stuff like that.
Trying to communicate with them at all. Even saying, hey,
don't
how
know
you
how
doing?
to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
what you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing today? The same as yesterday, nigga. Damn.
See, she with that. You gotta be okay. You gotta be strong and firm with the about face.
Damn.
You'll tell the guys what happened.
Stop asking me what I'm doing.
What I'm doing. How I'm doing. Great.
Niggas don't never switch it up. It's just the same stuff. We gotta be better at switching it up.
But I mean, again, social media is, part of that. Back in the day, back in the 80s, 90s, there wasn't that. You had to literally
Go out.
walk up to her, talk to her, ain't
Gotta say
no,
something.
yeah, you barely had beepers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you beeping one another. The fuck?
So it wasn't shit until we actually see each other in person.
Exactly. So still, you're going to have to make that extra step, and your heart going to be racing to approach a girl that you've been on the phone with or whatever. It ain't no social media and all this, what you doing, and sending heart faces and all this bullshit. So I feel like that's handicapped this generation, these last couple of generations as well. The kids, they can't even focus on nothing but the phone. That's what their parents give them, even at 12 months, 8 months old.
Yeah.
Look at the phone.
Look at the
Just
phone.
look at the
Stop
phone.
crying,
It's like
please.
a zombie.
Just look at the phone.
Yeah, just look at the phone. It'll be okay. Let me put this on right here. Bitch scratching the scalp is very satisfying, and no motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Very
I mean,
satisfied.
that's been playing them on YouTube, and no motherfucker got,
The
bouncing
YouTube videos
balls.
don't even be. It be slow mo, just bouncing balls.
Exactly,
in different colors.
bouncing balls. You got one lady
Pause.
that's 55 years old, opening up toys for kids all day.
Yeah.
Show them what they
ASMR
got.
and stuff.
Exactly. It's just, it's different. Life is
They're
just
not
different
reading
now.
books to them at night. Green eggs and ham.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Niggas is just we getting wild and everything. Like shit is getting wild. And it's a topic though that's recently that's been trending and everything. It's a nigga that's wild. I want to ask you, get your opinion that you on the show. The nigga named Xavier Howard.
Oh shit.
He played cornerback. He's a cornerback for the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Playing the NFL. And Shaunda, he recently got 4 women pregnant, like all at once. Like all these women are pregnant at once. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
He
that's
recently
strong
got like a
swimmers.
$90 million contract, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Close to $100 million. So the money good. He not even 30 yet. So yeah. And it's just wild. Like all the like baby mom was reaching out to this baby mom, reaching out to this baby mom. He seen messages girl saying, "Can you just get rid of it?" You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even really want to be with you and everything. And she like, "I know I'm keeping it." Like
You reap what
I
you
got my meal
sow.
ticket.
The seeds that you plant, they will soon grow. Like that's just
Literally.
simple. You reap what you sow. The seeds you plant will
like
soon grow. Like that.
4 women
That's all
though.
what it
Like
is. You gotta
How
like.
old is he?
Gotta stand on what you
You
I
believe
gotta.
in.
like
You gotta stand
he
on the
close to
shit
30
that you
now.
do, bro. Like that's all it is.
He close to 30, but I don't think he's
These folk
30.
know you rich. They not finna get rid of no baby.
Yeah, like four females pregnant though at once. Like he wild. Like and it's all like all the baby mamas not in communication with each other. Like
It's gonna be a mess.
yeah, like that's a lot.
A slew
Yeah.
of chaos.
And
Exactly.
my thing is like I don't know how far along they are. Like the season just started, Sean. We got 17 more weeks to
Oh
go.
God, he gonna be stressed out.
Like you know what I'm saying. He may have to
Stressed
fly
out.
to different cities and states depending on
Yeah.
where they in.
He gonna send people.
Unless they all
Go
in,
check on that baby.
unless they all in Miami. You
Make
know
sure
what I'm
that baby
saying?
good.
Unless they all in Miami, like that's the only thing I could really see him doing.
Just like YB with these 14 baby mamas. It's the same type of. What do you do with that many kids?
You don't.
All in different states.
You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, they all be saying he don't do
I'm
nothing.
about to say you can't. He probably just shrugged his shoulders like fuck it.
I send 20 bands.
I'm a,
It is what it
I send you
is.
25 when I can.
Right.
I'm
Cause
gonna,
you can't. I mean, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I mean, to find 4 women is ovulating at the same time. It's crazy. But
See.
no,
Working, ain't it?
that's what I'm saying, Shaunda. One of the girls said
That's
in the story,
crazy.
she said like I took a plan B, but I was obviously ovulating because the plan B failed and everything. She publicly said that.
What if
Like,
he popped 2?
and it's,
She probably didn't pop
bro, what
one.
is
That bitch
this?
is lying.
What
What?
is not perk
Pop
10s? She's
two?
like,
Right? Yeah. Like
you
what the
perk 10s,
fuck?
She's
it's like pop 2.
lying.
Yes, you
She said she's lying.
Sean
Sean,
really killed a
pause.
baby.
Pop
really
2.
killed a baby.
It's like,
Mm.
you gotta jump.
What the fuck?
And I really
About to really get the job done. But
just tell her jump down the steps.
man.
no, you just at that point, she didn't try to do that. This man's, you said 90 million in. They didn't try to do anything.
Yeah.
Nothing.
They didn't do shit. They didn't do
Nothing.
nothing. But
I
have
It's
want
not
to
other
have
even
that
that.
baby. That's
It's
a
not even
ticket.
that.
yes.
Realistically, as a man, yo, bro, that the females didn't know about the other females. So why are you nutting in
And
four
four
different
different
four
girls.
different. Wait, first off, why are you fucking four different girls?
Bro,
Wrong.
you're shooting.
Like, like you aiming for the stars and just
I don't know. Them niggas be getting drunk though.
pause. But it's just
Not,
like,
yeah, I
what the
about to say, I
fuck?
think it'd be the drunk and the drugs or whatever they
Yeah,
be on that kind of
they be living
lowers
in the
the
moment too
inhibitions.
much. They don't be thinking about what's gonna happen.
Right.
Um,
That's not his contract. You got 4 baby mamas. We stop paying you.
well, back when DeAndre Hopkins was in the Houston, Texas, they was just like, yeah, man, it's too much going on. He got all his baby mamas.
Nah, bro, fuck all that. That was Bill O'Brien. I'm not even trying to get off topic. Bill O'Brien, man, fuck Bill O'Brien. You ruined something that we had great.
It ain't even Bill
Josh
We,
O'Brien. It's
Allen
we
the
had
ruined
older
we, we
two.
everything.
had
And the
we had
older
we had
two.
we had Deshaun Watson. He at balling at the top of the. As soon as he want to leave, then these rape allegations come out. Now half of the women they talking about something they can't even remember what happened.
Thomas, he was
But
getting massages.
He was getting
he
massages.
was
He was
getting
getting them
massages.
illegal massages.
What do
Okay,
you mean?
but now, but no, but then they said
Yeah, he had the
sexual
rape.
activity,
He had the
the
rape.
rape allegations. Now they talking about something they don't remember what happened to rape allegations. I understand legal assault. I'm not trying to make up for that. I'm not trying to even try to stick up for the nigga, but I'm just saying. As soon as the nigga requested for a trade, that's when all that shit came out. That's all I'm saying.
Mm. Oh, you want to get away from us?
Yeah, you want to get away from
Well, we
us?
know about you. What you
We
would do at the
we've been
massage
know.
envy.
That's why they had to hire D'Amico Ryans to be head coach. I'm not even trying to get off topic for real, but yeah.
Um, the next big topic though we had over the past weekend, we had with Colorado and Deion Sanders, and they recently had the sunglasses comment from the coach, and he was saying like, when I have an interview, I take my sunglasses and my hat off when I'm speaking to adults and everything. I don't know why he went that low, but Colorado State they did show up to play. They had the dirty hit on Travis Hunter. You know,
Smacked him
Hmm.
late
smacked
after
him,
the whistle.
literally knocked, like hit him out after the play, after the whistle was dead and everything. And yeah, like they ended up beating them niggas in double overtime and everything, but yeah, he had the liver
It was a tough
laceration
game.
injury, and now Travis Hunter he gonna be out for about 3 weeks and everything.
Dang.
Yeah, Shaunda, the hit was pretty bad. Like and Travis Hunter, he probably like the best player in college football right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Playing on both sides of the
he
ball.
played both sides, like offense and defense. So he be playing like all game long and everything. I remember you telling me you had like a nephew or something like that.
Yeah, my nephew Brandon,
How would you
Brandon
feel if
Best,
Brandon? How would you feel if Brandon was out
Georgia
there?
Tech.
He played ball and everything.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played well. Yes,
How would you feel if
great offensive
Brandon?
lineman.
How would you feel if Brandon was hit after the play and the whistle was blown? You know what I'm saying? Like
He suffered an injury like that.
the whistle was blown and like 3 seconds later somebody hit him and he injured and he got to miss time and everything. And it's a televised game on ESPN,
Right.
the most viewed game in like the past like 10 years, the most viewed night game in history.
I mean, naturally, as a auntie, mother, anyone close to the person, you're gonna want to run down on that field. But that's something you can't do. But you're gonna feel cheated. You want this person, this young man. I don't want to say child, but you want this young man to get the best out of the season, and for him to have to miss games due to an injury that is that severe is really devastating. Probably to his confidence for a moment, as well as his ability to perform. You're trying to hopefully make your way in the NFL. You're in college. These scouts are looking for you, so you
Yeah.
got to be on the field.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a real letdown. So I really pray for his fast healing.
Yeah, the boy who laid the hit though, Shonda, he was receiving death threats and everything. Like they I'm talking about they posted his motherfucking address. They posted
Sheesh.
his school, college, like off campus apartment address, his family address. They
Was
was
it
like
that
it was that
serious?
serious. This is first off, this is a big rival game. This is Colorado
Oh,
University and
okay,
Colorado State.
okay.
So you got the white people from Colorado State and everything like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
we've been here for years and everything. And then you
Against the
got Colorado
university.
coming in, Sean. You got Colorado coming in this
Lil
past weekend.
Wayne.
Lil Wayne that performed. The Rock is there. ESPN, Key Glock, Offset, Chance the Rapper.
Kai.
Everybody you can fucking think of is up there. Desi Banks there. Gilly Wallow. All the
Cracking
niggas
jokes.
pulling up. Like everybody just pulling up. Like you know what I'm saying. You got the quarterback of the team. He got a $100,000 watch on. You know what I'm
They
saying?
playing in chains.
Playing in chains and everything. So it's just like,
Oh my God.
it was like, it's kind of like race involved. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
We slapping these niggas.
We
I
popping
don't want
it.
people
We
to think
popping
like,
it on
They
their
lit.
I don't
They lit.
want people to think like it's a bandwagon thing. Like when we talk about Colorado thing, I just want people to know like certain people in the country really gonna ride behind Deion because he's just like a black coach and everything. And as far as
And
like,
he's a good coach.
he's a good coach. And as far as like that hit and everything that was happening, everything, and him receiving death threats, like I don't think he should receive death threats. But
Me neither.
He's a senior. He knew what he did. So it's just like, and they had said like they was gonna send a message to Colorado and try to like hit one of the players hard, like hurt one of the players, and then for the fact that it actually happened, like you gotta just be careful. Like words are powerful.
So they did say that. They said they were gonna do it.
They said they was gonna go out, and then somebody gets hurt and everything. So now, the boy was receiving death threats and everything. Deion did come out and say like, y'all need to just chill out. There should nobody be receiving death threats and everything, being a bigger person. But the boy finna miss like 3 weeks. And
was he suspended?
The white boy was not suspended. And this is the thing, Shaunda. Like, this is the thing. This is what I was going to say. The white boy ain't suspended. I seen somebody over the past weekend in college football, they got ejected for hitting somebody helmet to helmet. And it was a black kid.
Gotcha. That didn't hit him.
This was a white kid that hit a black boy. And
late.
Not
even just helmet.
Not even helmet to helmet, but he hit him late. Like,
that's eternity after.
And they ain't really, I don't even think they was penalized for it. Like, it was just, he just got off the field. Just got off the field, like nothing happened. So it was just like, that's a big thing. Like, it was a real big thing this week and everything. But I don't know, death threats. You definitely playing with fire.
They leaked this boy apartment home address.
I mean, he shouldn't die over that. He was wrong for it, but he shouldn't die over it, regardless of his race. But it is unfortunate that the person that has been injured is going to miss out on games. And sometimes these injuries, you never know if you have residual pain and things like that.
Yeah.
I have a herniated disc right now. That shit ain't. No, I'm not as quick.
What are you talking about?
I'm not as quick. Like, I got a herniated disc right now from getting hit in the back. This girl hit me with a Jeep in my back, in the back of the car.
Damn, what happened?
I was about to say, that sounds like a story.
I mean, literally, my neck just jerked, my back. I got a herniated disc. Like, no, that shit hurts. So I'm saying some things cause residual pain. Like, it just doesn't heal. But he's young.
I've never even heard of laceration liver. What was the
lacerated liver?
Lacerated liver.
That shit sliced his liver.
He popped him.
Yeah, he hit him like in the ribs. Baby.
Yeah, sliced it. Lacerated means a slice. Cut into it.
Like a chicken stock.
Thank you, because I don't know what that was.
Yeah. God damn.
Fucked up. Like,
damn.
I see why he can't perform. That shit probably hurt every time he walk. That's ridiculous. But again, a lot of it is race driven. Doesn't matter even if I do get in trouble. At least I take one of them off the field for a while.
That's something that they push in the media. They want us to collab against each other.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like neither one of us control shit for real.
No. I control nothing.
No, but Shaunda, we thank you though. We thank you for stopping by, coming by for all in one for the episode. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And like I said, next time I'll make sure I'm gonna cook for y'all, bring some food. We're gonna have a good time.
You have a mukbang.
Yes, we definitely going to eat and have a part 2 of this.
I'm gonna be eating like this
and everything. Thank you for stopping by and everything. All in one episode 14. Y'all tap in episode. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. We back at it next week with another episode.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shaunda.
See y'all later.
Yes, ma'am.